Hello, this is Master Luke Chan. So today I want to mention about how Qigong will be like peeling an onion. So layer by layer, and then in the core, and it's empty. But empty in Tao Te Ching, we call it wuwei. So it's basically the start of everything. Well, what does it mean? Give you example for doing Qigong. So if we start with, if you never done Qigong, so the movement, you start with the movement first. The first layer is peeling off the onion is, of course, you start to doing it, all right? Start to doing it. So the first layer is, you know how to do it first. You move the hands forward and backward, and then the first layer, of course. The second layer, you I mean just example, and then you realize to create a shoulder is a circle, elbow is a circle, and then the wrist is also a circle, and the fingers is a circle. So it's a triangle circles, and then of course the back, and another layer is the shoulder brace. It's middle dantian. You need to relax it. Now, what do we mean relax it? That means your consciousness, and then bring it out. Your subconsciously, of course, you're moving your shoulder all the time, but however, now become conscious. In other words, you're aware of it. When you turn the shoulder, between the shoulders, that is what we call the middle dantian, or the source of power over there, and then you move there, and then automatically you move your shoulder, elbow, and the fingers. But however, another level, peel the onion layer by layer, and then the dantian. So use the dantian to turn it, and then the coccyx, the hip, turn the hips, and then there's another layer, and then so the top of your head and the coccyx is a straight line. So so hang on something, you turn, but you must relaxing it. Relax means you working on it every single day, and when they become just like peel off the onion, another layer, and suddenly you realize you are closer and closer to wuwei. So wuwei means, and then in our sixth direction will be the kai he. That's the breath, the tongue, and everything else. And then you physically let go of it. You're very relaxed already. And then you peel off the body, and now your mind you cannot see it, so it's empty. It's called wu, it's empty, invisible. But it is there, but it looks like it's empty here, but it's not, because it consists of air, oxygen. But this the wu in Chinese called wu is invisible, but that is not empty. Empty is, or in other words, empty, but it's not without anything, but it's actually with a lot of energy. So in Qigong we call it the Qi, and then the Qi connect with heaven. But right now when we breathe, there's air, and then the atmosphere is called the Tian, that's the heaven, and then the earth deep inside, the earth Qi, earth and heaven now become one. There's the earth, so just hanging on there because the whole earth is suspended in the space, and total relax, and then attract to the sun, and then of course the Milky Way, and then the galaxies and so forth. It's all working in unison, in the release, absorb this pulsation of energy. The whole universe is alive. We are only like the cells of the whole organism, and then we can breathe in and out as one. Now we can imagine that if you think the universe, but we think it's life. So when you close your eyes, when the six senses, we are become one. So we are aware that looks like everything is connected in this, and then that's what the Tao begets one, chapter 42, is we all talking about that. And then, so we're not isolated, but ourself or the self or the ego isolate. When we dissolve self or ego, then we become everything else and become the whole universe. But it's remember, but even philosophically you understand it, and then in Qigong we're practicing it. So within half hour, the release, absorb the sixth direction, you actually are one with the cosmic, and then dissolve yourself. The onion, you peel off the layers of an onion. Now the core become wuwei, emptiness, but it's not empty. It's the body and mind and spirit become one, and the universe become one, and the healing occur. That means we return to the original shape. That's what we supposed to be: healthy, creative, full of love, full of gratitude in our life. That is follow the flow of Tao. All right, so practice Qigong is joy, is happiness. So do it every day. And then, all right, love yourself, love others, love nature is the essence of Tao. Okay, I love you from Yangzhou. It's raining today.